I'm back. I've got things in my head. But I accomplished some stuff today. I'm not done accomplishing things. I'd like to accomplish fine, I have crazy big hair, but does there always have to be like one piece? It's like, hi, we're all the way over here. Can't you just be crazy together? I feel like Weird Al. Anyways, I accomplished honestly very little today so far. I have more that I want to do. I'm not done. I'm taking a break because I'm having some emotions. But I want to talk about not the sad stuff because I've been talking a lot about the same thing. I feel like you guys are kind of sick of hearing it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll probably come to it. But so I'm teaching 5 classes this semester at 3 different schools. I have the complete syllabus and schedule for 2 of them done. I have the complete syllabus and most of the schedule done for 2 more of them. So I really only have 1 more class that I have to worry about prepping before the semester starts. I'm super excited because this semester I'm teaching 2 literature classes. I've taught 1 literature class before, and I was really fortunate and it went really well, but I'm kind of trying new things this semester. I'm really excited. So the 1 class that I worked on the schedule and everything for today, I got to pick my own textbooks. I've never been able to pick my own textbooks, let alone pick my own textbooks for a literature class. So I, in fact, picked non-textbook textbooks. I wish I had them in the house with me. They're in the car. And I'm not going to go get them. Sorry. The first book that I'm using, maybe I'll link them. I'll link them in the description. How does that sound? The first one I'm using is called How to Read Literature Like a Professor. And I read this book a really long time ago before I even started grad school. And I always remembered how this book made it seem like analyzing literature was not hard, that it was hard, that it took practice, but that anyone could do it. And it really kind of demystified things for me, and I really liked the way the book was written, the tone, the style. I don't like lofty language. I don't like when I'm reading something and I have to put so much work into just understanding the sentence that I can't really make meaning of the whole thing. So I like things that are written in a slightly more informal tone, more laid back, more conversational. Which is, I've been told that's a problem with my writing, that some of the things I have written, one of the problems with it is that it is too informal and too conversational. But that's just how I choose to connect with people. That's just how I choose to communicate. The world's going to have to deal with it. So I really like this book, and I'm really, really excited about using it. Every chapter kind of talks about a really common theme or an element of literature, and why people talk about it, how it can be applied to different texts, and why it's important. Why do we analyze things that way? So I really love that book. Really, 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 really love that book, and I'm so excited to finally get to use it. It's been one of those things that I always said, when I get to teach literature classes, I'm using that book. So now here we are, and I'm using that book. The other book that I'm using, there's a series of books out there called Big Ideas Simply Explained or something like that. This one's called The Literature Book. The Literature Book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. And it's a hardcover book. It has a really nice dust jacket. And the text itself is kind of like infographic style. So if If you're not familiar with what an infographic is, it's a graphic, an image that presents information visually more so than with words. So this book is broken up into different chapters and sections by like time period or literary movement, and within each section, so this one's dealing with like Renaissance literature. Within the section on Renaissance literature, there are like little sub chapters or pages that focus on different authors or texts from that time period. And it's got a lot of pictures. The pages are nice and thick and glossy. It's bright, it's colorful, there's illustrations, there's graphics, and it has these complex ideas broken down really easily. Big ideas simply explained. The series has books on a lot of different topics. I want to own them all, honestly. But I'm really excited to pair those two things together and have a class. The class meets 3 days a week for an hour, 50 minutes. The way that the school does their classes drives me insane. 50 minutes is not enough time for a class. But because it's only 50 minutes, I'm kind of hoping it'll be where we spend most of the time just having conversation. There will be in-class activities, but having conversation, talking about the chapters, answering questions, elaborating on ideas, explaining ideas, and finding ways to like apply it to other things, whether it's a text or not. So I'm really super excited. I'm also really super excited because we get to write essays. I like essays. So that's what I did today. I'm taking a little bit of a break before I do the stuff for my next class, which is also a literature class. It's really overwhelming. I'm so used to teaching just standard composition that not only do I have to teach the writing, but I also have to teach literary stuff for the first time. It's really overwhelming. It's really, really overwhelming. But I'm taking a break because I'm really hoping to go hang out with my friend who needs me but won't let me. And so I'm a little bit overwhelmed emotionally. Like when my friends are hurting, I'm hurting. And so I'm getting really distracted and having a hard time doing the things that I need to do because I am hurting for my friend. So I'm going to go, and I feel like I should think about dinner or something. I don't know. It's like 3:30 something. I don't know. Who cares? I'm by myself. I have no idea what's going on in this life. Anyways, I love you guys. And just a little reminder, you guys are never alone. If it's not me that you have to confide in or go to, have somebody. And have somebody that you won't push away. Or have somebody who, even if you do push them away, they push back harder. Have someone like that in your life. And let people in. When you're hurting, let people in. If they want to be there, let them in. If they say, let me just come hold your hand, let them just come hold your hand. Okay? Just for my sake, do that. Because I love you. And I said so. Okay? Okay. I will go see you guys later. I don't even know what I'm doing. What is this video about? What I did today. There we go. You guys have the best day. Another best day. More of a best day. And I will talk to you again. Maybe today. We'll see. I don't know. I have lots to talk about today, apparently. We're just ranting.